Well, thank you very much. In this video, we will talk about chapter 11, that is non-experimental quantitative research. Non-experimental research is needed because there are many independent variables that we cannot manipulate for one reason or the others. For example, for ethical reasons, for practical reasons, and for literal reasons, such as it is impossible to manipulate some variables. So there are some examples that you cannot manipulate. That is independent variable of smoking for ethical and practical reason. Non-experimental research is research that lack of manipulation of the independent variable by the researchers. The researchers studies what naturally occurs or has already occurred. And the research study how variables are related. And then non-experimental research is a very important in educational. Here is steps in non-experimental research. The first one is determine the research problem and hypothesis to be tested. Jadi kita harus menentukan dulu research problem dan hipotesis yang akan diuji. Kemudian select the variable to be used in the study. Tentukan variabel yang akan digunakan, and then collect the data, mengumpulkan data, kemudian analyze the data, menganalisa, dan kemudian interpret the result, menjelaskan atau mempresentasikan hasil dari study that have been conducted before. And then when examining or conducting non-experimental research, it is important to watch out for the post hoc fallacy. Means that we have to see the A or variable A must have caused by B simply because you have observed in the past that A preceded B. And then here is independent variable in a non-experimental research that cannot be manipulated or will not be manipulated. Here are some examples of categorical independent variable that cannot be manipulated, such as gender, parenting style, learning style, ethnicity, retention in grade, personality type, or drug use. And then here are some examples of quantitative independent variable that cannot be manipulated, punitive intelligence, such as age, GPA atau nilai rata-rata. Kemudian any personality trait that is operationalized as a quantitative variable. For example, level of self-esteem. And then it is generally recommended that researchers should not turn quantitative independent variable into categorical variable. So we move to sample case of causal, comparative, and correlation research. The first one is in the simple case of causal comparative research. You have any categorical independent variable, for example, gender, and one quantitative dependent variable. The second one, in the simple case of correlation research, you have one quantitative independent variable, level of motivation, and one quantitative dependent variable, performance on math tests. And then it is essential that you remember this point. Both of the simple cases of non-experimental research are seriously flawed atau masih belum sempurna. If you are interested in concluding that an observed relationship is a causal relationship. And the fourth is you can improve on the simple cases by controlling for external variable and design longitudinal studies. And here are three necessary conditions for cause and effect relationship. The first one is condition number 1, variable A and variable B must be related. Condition number 2, proper time order must be established. And then condition number 3, the relationship between variable A and variable B must not be due to some confounding external or third variable. And then Technique of control in non-experimental research. The first one is matching, and the second one is holding the external variable constant. Third is statistical control. Okay, here is a classifying non-experimental research by research objective. The first one is descriptive, and the second one is predictive, and the third one explanatory. Descriptive is used to provide a picture of the status or characteristics of a situation or phenomena. And predictive is used to predict the future status of one or more dependent variable. And the third one is explanatory, is used to explain how and why a phenomenon operates as it does. Interest is in cause and effect relationship. Yes, so I think that's all for this video. I'm sorry if I still do not explain about the material clearly. Thank you.